So it may seem hard to believe that everything is fine, for lack of a better word, because we've been so conditioned to categorize things as good or bad, and that's just not the case. For example, the state that I was, the condition that I was in, seemingly would be considered terrible, right? I was completely incapacitated. I literally couldn't do even like basic everyday things. But yeah, it is sort of like, I don't know, it's really hard to put into words, but it's like there's a seeing that all of that, everything is fine. Like it's just this, for lack of a better word. Like whatever is arising, that's the way it's meant to be. And even though it seems like you have free will, you actually don't. Everything simply happens. Like I can't predict anything. I don't even know like what I'm gonna say in these videos, because there is no one to know. I believe there's, yeah, I don't know. It's just seeing that everything happens automatically. Like there is just happening. And so, like, while I was going through this process, apparently, you know, I had to take medication. Like, but there wasn't a decision necessarily. It just happened. Like, it was seen that the body, would go to take the medication that it needed. And there wasn't like a questioning. It was just like, okay, that's just what the body needs. And it's kind of like what people would say, like a trusting of, your body just kind of knows. But like even that seems like it's a story. It's so immediate. And yeah, but I wouldn't even trust doctors over your apparent self. Like your body, it just simply seems to know what it needs. You know, of course, whatever needs to happen for you is going to happen, so that's fine. If you do go see a doctor and stuff, I was seeing a psychiatrist for medication, and I was on benzos, and that was the only thing that could help, apparently, during my time. And it got to a point where like I needed more than what they were prescribing or willing to prescribe me. But it was just like the body just needed a break. And I remember, like that's just happened. Like my body would just get up and take what it needed. Like it really put up with a lot during the entire day, seemingly. And then it would just be like enough, and then afternoon and evening I would take like larger doses to be able to, I guess, seemingly manage all of what it was feeling. So like doctors don't necessarily like know what's best for you. And like I just wanted to say that because I think there's like, I don't know, there's like a lot of people saying, oh, taking medication is bad. And like and all my life I never took medication, so it was definitely new for me. But like, that's just what happened, and it seemed like that's just what was like seemingly needed. So yeah, and just like it's like a trusting, I guess, of like whatever, your body knows what it needs. yeah, and just like more and more there's like just like whatever is arising is fine. It's just like it's just what it is. And it's like a seeming letting go of beliefs that you might have, like, oh, this is too much, or oh, this is bad. I don't know, but like for me it just like completely switched to like this is fine. Like the things, sensations I was feeling are fine. Like it's not a big deal. And before it was like, oh, this is a crisis. Like I can't handle this. But like less and less I was believed, you know, gradually it was believed less and less. And then yeah, like none of this can be predicted. Like it's just exactly as it is. And it's yeah, there's no words, so it's like a total like no one knows, you know, no one knows, total like unknowing. And that can seem scary because, you know, there's always something the mind wants to latch onto for safety, right? Like some sort of little belief, but it's like this kind of recognition that yeah, like none of your beliefs are ultimately true, and you can't even know that for sure. So it's like this total giving up. Like yeah, I remember like, oh yeah, I used to like quote this philosopher. I was like, Socrates, all I know is that I know nothing or something. But even that is like, you know, a belief as well. That's also, you know, it's just, yeah, there's no like landing place. So it may feel like, yeah, you have nowhere to go. That's what I remember. That's what I apparently said once. It feels like you have just, there's just, yeah, there's just nowhere to go. But that's fine because this is really beyond like your mind's understanding.